All right, Bounce House Hustle and Airmazing Party Rentals crew. Today we are here with our 18-foot extended lane Tiki Plunge. This is from HEC. We're going to do an SOP on how our guys roll it. We use these videos so anybody new can watch it, get a refresher if they've only rolled it a couple times. Anybody that's been here anytime that needs a refresher can watch it. This is the standard way that we roll it every single time. So we're going to start. We have the water drained already. We have the hose unhooked. We have all the stakes pulled with the exception of the back two. As you know, we're going to use that to help keep a nice straight line. We're going to start by popping open the flaps. We're not going to get the zippers yet. We're going to open this zipper up. Not all the way, just a hair. Let some of that airflow start working out. Maybe give this a push forward. Get it working its way for us. Open up that flap, and we have our last zipper over here. So now we are going to loosen up the strap on the blower tube. We're going to do this so when the slide falls forward, the blower stays on the ground. Turn it off, get that zipper, and then start pulling it forward. All right, so we're working all this forward. We were on a little bit of an angle today, so it fell a little sideways on us. But when you're out in the field, everything does not go as planned, and you don't always have optimum conditions. So we're just going to work through it. So now we're going to get this zipper over here. Kind of pull this over. We still have one zipper over here to get. So now that we have it laid out the way we want, we are going to just start stomping all the air out. All right, so we got all the air out of this. The more air you have out of it, the easier it's going to be. You're going to spend the same amount of time, whether you're fighting trying to roll it or simply stomping it and making sure you get all that air to the exit. So I like to make sure I take my time. Yeah, so we're going to get the tethers from both sides. Throw them here in the middle. We're going to grab the hose. Throw that into the middle. Tether. And at this point, we're going to pull the last two remaining stakes. Like I said, they were partially pulled. They're in there just for a backing. So they come up very easy. And we are going to start on the stair side, which is over here. We're going to grab it by the base and just start walking it over. Just until you feel the stairs fall. Then once again, we're going to find a seam on the slide and flip it all over. Make sure we get it nice and straight. open up this other blower tube. Just one more exit for the air. Well, then we're going to take this side now, and once again fold it this way. And now once again, this is another slide that we had when I was in the field solo. We are fortunate enough now at this point that we have some crew members, but I rolled this slide solo many times. Not saying it's fun, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying it can be done though. And one thing for a solo roll that I did, especially when this slide was brand new, I have a carabiner over here, and I would clip these together while you're rolling it, and that'll keep these ends from bulging out on you. It's still here. Haven't used it in a while, but I just haven't taken it off yet. Figured I'll show that to anybody that's having some troubles with it. Now we'll flip the end up. We use the jump off straps, the lashing straps for after we roll. So we're just going to roll those out, get them ready so we're not fighting with it when we're done rolling. Slide this down, and now we are ready to roll. This slide was left up overnight, so the grass under it is a little wet, which will make this a little bit trickier. This won't have the same grip that I normally have, but we're starting with a nice tight roll. Make sure to tuck in the straps so they're not hanging out. And like I said in the beginning, this is the extended lane, so it's a little bit longer. But you just go nice and slow and steady. And you get there. I like to push it down as I go. I like to use my chest, push with my legs. And really, like with all slides, the only difficult part is that big slide hump that you have to deal with. We're going to roll it all the way to the end. Roll it back a little bit. And then I like to tuck all this in. This can be difficult with newer slides and bounce houses and combos, anything really, when you're by yourself. But after they're broken in, you can see it goes down easy. We're gonna grab our lashing straps. Tighten those up. You can see we have a little bit of purple here, so it's not a perfect roll, but at the end of the day, it's getting on the truck. And that there, folks, is how you roll the 18-foot extended lane Tiki Plunge from HEC. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.